What if today was the last day of your life? Your final chance to look deep within, to say goodbye to your loved ones, and maybe even to say goodbye to the version of yourself you've known until now. It's a deep philosophical question, one that stands like a mirror in front of us, reflecting the secrets of our soul. It stirs something inside, forcing us to confront thoughts we usually bury under the chaos of daily life. I asked this question on Reddit, and the responses came flooding in. People searching for a way to release the emotions they'd kept hidden. They shared short stories, delayed dreams, and goodbyes they never got to finish. In every answer, I saw a spark of hope and fear intertwined. And that's why this video had to be made, to gather those emotional and logical threads into one message. In this video, I'll share my personal thoughts and guide you on how to turn this painful question into a fuel for positive change. But first, why haven't you hit the like button and subscribed yet? Press them now and share this video everywhere, because this topic needs to reach every single person out there searching for meaning. Let's begin. So let's dive right into the question. What if today was your last day on Earth? From a purely logical perspective, you've got just 24 hours. 24 hours racing against the rhythm of a ticking clock. Every second pulses like a heartbeat, and you realize that time isn't just passing, it's slipping away. You're faced with a choice. Will you make it the most important day of your life, or waste it in regret and anxiety? Would you make a list of what truly matters? Would you finally hit start on that project you've been dreaming about? Or would you let fear consume those final hours? And from the emotional side, your heart would become your compass. You'd want to laugh until your eyes tear up, cry until you feel clean inside. You'd want to hug everyone you love, whisper words that their hearts never got to hear. Maybe you'd scroll through your oldest photos and cry over a moment you didn't live fully. You'd feel gratitude for every smile that crossed your path. So here's my personal take. What would I do if today was my last? First, I'd gather my family in a peaceful, natural setting, maybe a quiet beach kissed by the breeze, or a forest where the trees stand tall. I'd sit under the shade of a tree, breathing in the scent of earth after a light rain, staring out at the horizon where the sky meets the land. I'd let nature play its music while I reflect on every chapter of my life, from childhood innocence to this exact moment. Next, I'd open up an old journal and reread the thoughts and wishes I wrote years ago. Then I'd write one last idea, something that might inspire someone long after I'm gone. I'd write short goodbye messages to friends and family I never got to say I love you to. And I'd record a voice note on my phone, telling every person in my life just how much their presence meant to me. Third, I'd send an email to my first teacher, or the writer who shaped the way I think. I'd let them know how their words changed my outlook and helped me in my darkest hours. Then I'd plant a small sapling in my garden, a symbol that life goes on, even after we leave. A message that hope always has a place to grow. Finally, as the sun sets, I'd pray deeply, or just sit quietly and reflect. I'd make that twilight moment a time of true inner peace, asking myself, did I live in a way that honors my value? Did I leave something meaningful behind? I'd close my eyes for a few moments, feeling my heartbeat, holding on to a deep sense of gratitude. That's how I'd spend my final day. Now tell me, what about you? Keep watching this video and leave a comment answering this question. If today were your last, how would you live it? Looking back at everything I said, you'll notice it all comes from emotion, dreams, and heart. But what if we analyze this logically and carefully? How would the day feel? From a rational angle, fear might strike. You'd realize there's no time left to fix old mistakes. Your mind would start listing all the if-onlys and I wish I hads. This mental overload could freeze you in place, leaving you unable to move or act. You might reject invitations, avoid friends, because the weight of those final questions would be too heavy. This is the core difference between emotional thinking and logical thinking. Emotion opens the ocean of desires, revealing everything we want to feel. Logic organizes those feelings and gives us a map to follow. Emotional thinking isn't a weakness. It gives us the fire to act and the inspiration to dream. Logical thinking doesn't make us cold. It helps us focus and choose wisely. But what if we combined both? What if we planned our final day like a project, then lived it like a poem? I won't give you the answer, but imagine how powerful that balance would feel. And now, I hope the message landed with you. I want all of you to hit that like button so this video spreads far and wide. Share it with everyone you love. Leave a comment with your answer to this question. If this were your final day, what would you do? And if you want powerful videos that truly change your life, subscribe now. Let's build a strong, inspiring family together. See you in the next video. Goodbye for now.